Hello friends, I hope you all are doing good. So from now onwards we will discuss some miscellaneous topics of Indian economy, and even if you have any doubts in any other topic of Indian economy or any other subject as well, you can mention that. So today we will discuss about Purchasing Managers Index, in short PMI. We will just have a brief about it. It's not a very lengthy topic. So what is PMI? Purchasing Managers Index. So it is an indicator of business activity both in manufacturing as well as service sector. And this index is usually released at the start of the month before the industrial output is released. So therefore it is most of the time considered a reliable estimate by central banks and economists to make important decisions such as fixing interest rates and etc. etc. So let's see somewhat in detail what is Purchasing Managers Index. So Purchasing Manager Index is an economic indicator which indicates the business activity and economic health of both the manufacturing as well as service sector. So first point of interest for us in PMI is that this is considering both manufacturing as well as service sector. Now question comes, who is the publisher of this index? Then this is compiled by market economist IHS Markit, which is a London-based global information provider. However, the publication is done by Japanese firm Nikkei. So compilation is done by this IHS Markit and published by Japanese firm. Then how it is calculated? PMI is basically calculated separately for both the manufacturing sector as well as service sector. So manufacturing के लिए we say manufacturing PMI, and for service sector we say service PMI, that is Purchasing Managers Index. And based on these manufacturing PMI and service PMI, a composite index is published which is known as Purchasing Managers Index. And PMI is an investor sentiment tracking index. This point will be more clear to you. It is a investor sentiment tracking index because it is a survey based measure and it is derived from a series of qualitative questions. That's why we are saying it is an investor sentiment tracking index, and it is more dynamic in nature, and they are derived from monthly surveys of about 400 private companies. So basically now we are discussing how the index is compiled. Till now we have seen that it is compiled by market economist, published by Japanese firm. Now we will see how it is compiled. So as I was saying, it is a survey based measure that asks the respondent about change in perception of key business variable from the months before. So for example, if we are talking about the PMI index of the month like in June. So for the month of June, the survey has been taken in the month of May. So in the month of May, the firm has executives from a reasonably big sample, and they run into hundreds of firms. They are asked whether key indicators such as output, new orders, business expectation, employment, these things, they are stronger than the month before. Basically it is as I told, it is a perception based measure. So basically from these peoples, as I said, that monthly survey of about 400 private companies, they are asked the perception of these people are asked about output, new order, business expectation, employment. Basically the firm tries to gauge कि उनका perception क्या है, पिछले महीने क्या था, इस महीने क्या है, and based on that the index is arrived at. And PMI, which is usually released at the start of month, serves as a leading indicator of economic activity. It comes before the official data on industrial output, core sector manufacturing and GDP growth. Now, how to read PMI? So this index is basically the sum of percent of high responses and half the percent of unchanged response. Unchanged means like for example, if we see in April there was some perception of those respondent. However, the perception of those respondent didn't change even in the month of May. However, there will be some executives whose perception might have changed. So index is sum of percent of high responses and half the percent of unchanged responses. So this is important for us to understand. And the value of this index generally varies from 0 to 100. If it is greater than 50, that means the overall increase compared to previous month. And if it is lesser than 50, this indicates overall decrease compared to previous month. And one more thing we should understand here is that higher the difference from midpoint. So जैसा कि मैंने बताया इसकी वैल्यू जो है वेरी कर रही है from 0 to 100. So higher the difference from midpoint, that is 50, greater the expansion or contraction. For example, if we are saying that 50 is the midpoint from 0 to 100. Now if the PMI of any particular month is say 55, then expansion is less in the case if PMI will be 60. Similarly, if I am saying that PMI of any particular month is 45 and PMI of any other month is 40, that means the contraction in that month where PMI was 40 will be much higher. So from here one statement we can understand that higher the difference from midpoint, greater the expansion or contraction. If it is greater than 50, it will indicate expansion. If it is less than 50, it will indicate contraction. So this is what is written here. While PMI greater than 50 implies an expansion of business and economic activity, PMI lesser than 50 means contraction. Now why this is in news? So although this is a topic which will be very on day-to-day uses, but still why it is in news right now? Because according to the latest PMI data, activity in the dominant service industry contracted in May for the first time in 8 months as lockdown to curb the second wave of COVID-19 dampened demand, prompting firms to cut jobs at the fastest pace since October. So this is important for us to understand that in order to curb the second wave of COVID-19, Government of India has imposed a strict lockdown, and this has impacted the economic activity in the country. And since October, the jobs are at the most, job losses much higher than what it was at October last year. The Nikkei IHS Market Service Purchasing Manager Index fell to 9-month low of 46.4 in May from 54 in April, sliding below the 50 level that separate growth from contraction for the first time in 8 months. So as I was saying कि अगर 50 से बड़ा है, that means that indicates कि expansion है economy में, but if it is lesser than 50, it indicates contraction. So if we see अप्रैल में it was 54, but in the month of May जो कि रिलीज हुआ है जून में it is 46.4. So this is not a good scenario for the economy of India, and we hope that it will be again in the expansion zone, because hopefully COVID is reducing in our country right now, and lockdown is also getting, government is giving this restrictions are being reduced in several parts of the country where before yesterday there were stricter lockdown. So hopefully we will be able to cross 50 in PMI index for the month of June, when this index will be again released in the month of July. So this was all about PMI Purchasing Managers Index. I hope you get the idea about what it's all about, and if you have any doubt in this still, you can ask. For the time, thank you friends, have a good day.